Hey friends, Wanda here from GNRB Farm Homestead and Scents by Me Bath and Body Care. Hey, here on the homestead today. Yesterday, I got my brew box from BRUW, and it is a cold brew tea system, and I want to try it out. So I bought the kit, and I also bought 2 extra just the filters, so I could give to another person to try, and I'll hold on to the other one, and we'll see how it goes. But the kit comes with 2 mason jars, this filter lid where everything filters through. You get a straw to attach to your filter. This filter is able to screw on 2 wide mouth mason jars, 2. So if you have mason jars, you can get just the filter with the straw and do it that way. But I thought the lid was cute. I love teal. Teal is my color. And I wanted to get the whole kit just for me, just to give it a try. It sounded awesome, so this is why I'm going over it with you. So, and then you get, when you buy the kit, you also get to pick a free sample of their cold brew tea list out of their list. And they have quite a selection, but the one that I selected out of their loose leaf tea was called Simone Sunrise. Get your shine on. And each packet, this is a 2-ounce packet of loose tea, and it makes 6 32-ounce servings of iced tea. So, because it is cold brew. Or you could do cold coffee grounds. If you're a ice cold coffee drinker, you can do cold coffee. I'm not a cold coffee drinker. I am a hot coffee and hot tea, but I do like cold tea as long as it's a good herbal tea. So we're going to give this a try. And so I just wanted to show you what we got. We have the, I believe it has green tea in it, banana, pineapple, coconut, and safflower. This is what is in this, this cold brew mix. So today we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to open the pouch. This is my testing one that I decided to try. And I did get a few other ones to different flavors also. So, but we're going to try this one. And we're going to go ahead and open that. Don't that look yummy though? Oh my gosh. So if you're doing it says here to fill it, then we're going to chill, put the water in, and then we're going to chill. Now, if it's green and white tea, can take anywhere 6 to 8 hours. This does have a green tea in it. So remember that, 6 to 8 hours has to be in the refrigerator. Black and herbal teas, 8 to 12 hours. I'm looking at my notes on the box there. 8 to 12 hours it could take up to. Ground coffee, if you're an iced coffee person, 18 to 24 hours you'll have to wait. So you'll have to make that well in advance if you want that. So, but hey, if it's worth waiting for, right? So the thing is that we're going to add, I wanted to do this earlier, but I had an appointment. And we've been making bath bombs, so I got sidetracked. So we're going to open this. It has a seal fresh thing there once you open that seal. So we're going to take our scissors And we're going to cut this bad baby open. And we will get 32 ounces of tea out of this. Excuse me. And so let's just give this a good, oh yeah, that looks lovely. Let me just take a whiff because I love smelling fresh tea. Oh, yes. You can definitely smell the pineapple. I can smell the banana. Those two are the most pertinent ones I can smell. Oh, I took a big whiff. Oh, my. Sorry about that. So, there you go. Give me just a second. Okay, I must have took too much of a big whiff of that because it really went way up on my nose. But back to where we were. I just want to give you a look at the beautiful tea. Hope you can see that. So what we're going to do, and it's got nice chunks of, it's a beautiful looking tea. Look at that. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to lean that on and it gives you a lid, you know, a cannon lid with a, you know, a seal and a lid to, you know, tighten your jar once you get the water in there, because you're going to be taking this off. So we're just going to, I'm just going to lean that right there so it doesn't go nowhere. But for this jar, so you're going to take your lid off of your jar. Excuse me, goodness. Should have got some water, huh? You're going to take your empty jar, you're going to take your lid off, because you're not going to use this right now. This goes on either end. It doesn't matter, whatever one you want. You just put that right on there to use for when it's time to strain. Now, I did get the pack of 3, I think it's a pack of 3 extra straws. You know how sometimes your straws get yucky. But look at that mesh netting. None of the little fine pieces will get through. So, that's going to be great. But we're going to use that tomorrow. Because this is going to have to sit overnight in the fridge. So, what it says to do is to take 2 of your tablespoons, okay, of your loose tea. So, and I'm going to go heaping, kind of, sort of, like that. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to put it in this empty jar. 1. 2. And then we are going to zip that up real good, keep it nice and fresh for the next batch. Now it says to fill it with your 32 ounces of water. So I've already took this jar of water, because this is a 32 ounce wide mouth quart jar, mason jar. So if you have any at your house, if you can, or if you drink out of one already, you got it made already. You're one step ahead. So you can save those mason jars to use to make, you know, multiple different kinds of cold brew teas ahead. So that would work out great. So we're going to fill this 32 ounce jar, and then we're placing it in the fridge, and we're going to let it brew, because it is a green tea, and I think it's at 6 to 8 hours. It's going to be longer than that because I'm going to be sleeping overnight. So And then we're gonna, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna take it out and I'll video what the next step is. Okay, so for right now, hopefully I won't spill this and make a mess. Let me grab this paper towel just in case, this napkin. I'm not the best pour person, so to pour things. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a whirl. Oh, that did great. Phew. Look at that. Isn't that amazing how that just fill it up, right? Right to the rim. Wow, man, you should smell it. It's got an aroma, a nice, whoo, I better not do that again. I'll be starting that again. So this one's gonna go over here now that this is empty, and this is just water, so it will dry. So we're gonna take this cap that was on there, and we're gonna put it on here, and we're gonna screw that on nice and tight for tomorrow. Now, once tomorrow comes, we're gonna do a little bit of magic with the tea. We hope, right? Okay, so for tonight, we're putting in our Get Your Shine On, it's called. Simone Sunrise. Get Your Shine On. And believe me, boy, you can smell that pineapple. Okay, then you're gonna put your seal and your lid. Nice and snug. And then I'm gonna take that whole jar and we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow morning, we'll come back and we'll do the next step. Okay, I'll see you then in the morning. Well, we're back. It's the next day. Hey there, Wanda here. Hey, we have got our first jar of cold brew iced tea. So actually I went a little longer in the fridge because I kind of got sidetracked again. I'm a really busy girl, so, but you know what? I don't mind that it stayed in there probably more close to 10 to 15 hours. It's fine. But you take yours out when, anything past 8. So I think it's going to be even better. But here's our jar that we're going to be using. But this is what it looks like after sitting in the fridge for, like I said, 10 to 15 hours by the time I remembered, oh, I have to go in there and check that. But anyway, we're good. So look, this is the Simone Sunrise. This has banana, pineapple, coconut, safflower. I'm trying to remember because I don't have the packet in front of me. But look how, and green tea. Yes, can't forget the green tea. So look, check that all out. We are just going to give it a good shake. Even though you don't have to. I just wanted you to be able to see all that good stuff in there. And it was kind of cool every time I went into the fridge to see, it changing slowly and gradually in the jar. That was pretty cool. So I'm excited to show you how we're going to strain this. And I have my straw so I can taste it when we're done. Okay, so the first things first, you need to make sure that your other mason jar has the straw attached to it, okay, which mine does. And you need to make sure that this goes on really tight. Nice and snug, okay? So now we're going to take our tea mixture And we're going to take the lid off, and I'm going to pop that seal, hopefully with my fingernail. There it goes. Because you can reuse them. It's fine. Just wash it off and, you know, go with it. Make a new jar. That's what we're going to do after we get done this one. Now, I am not going to smell, even though I always like to smell things. But you know what happened last time, so we're not even going there. Okay, so we're just automatically, you're going to take your jar upside down and screw, hold, and screw your jar nice and snug. Okay? Nice and snug. There you go. Now, the magic begins. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We flip. Here we go. And they say if it gets stuck, just give it a good another shake. Wow, it's coming through. It's slow, but it's coming through. There's still a few pieces in the bottom I see, but for the most part, it is coming through. I can see it bubbling. I don't know if you can, but I could see it bubbling up through here, especially on my side. And let's see. There it goes. Yeah. See? The bubbles. So it is coming. It is filtering. And it's said to give it a, you know, a good shake like that. And it helps loosen it up. You know, the little fine particles trying to go through the mesh screen. So just give it a shake every now and then. So I'm not sure how long the process actually takes for it to actually fill and go through. I guess it depends on how big your loose tea pieces are, and how much it you know, it needs to go through that fine mesh. So it's still going pretty good. It's bubbling. I'm so excited to try it because I'd like to make another batch. But while this is straining, have you tried this system? That's what I want to know. And if this turns out to be really good, I may, you know, put the filters in my shop or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I want to try it out and get some feedback. They've had great reviews for them. So, you know, we want really good, cool things, you know, to offer our customers. So, and so I think it would be a good addition. But we're going to try it out for a little bit. You always have to test things, you know, because you know, they look great and, you know, you're not sure. So you got to kind of like, oh, I got to try that. So I expect that when you know, when I go out and get things. And I expect that from people when they use my products, you know, oh, I like that. That looks nice. I want to try that. So you give it a try. But this is such a cool system. And who doesn't have a jar? Okay? Who doesn't have a mason jar? So we're just, this might take a little longer than I thought, but it's okay. But you get the meaning of, you know, that it's got a strain. And they did say if it gets a little clogged, to just give it a good, you know, a good spin. Break it up a little. And then you'll get more. And then I guess if you didn't like those filtery, tiny pieces, I guess you could clean this and flip and do it again to clean it and strain it, you know, as well, as much as you can. But for the most part, it comes out pretty clear. There are some few tiny pieces, but that would not bother me. I don't mind a little bit of tea grounds. Not sure how it would do for coffee. So maybe somebody could, I'm just giving it another stir at the top, to see, I think I may have to strain that. See that in there floating around? Yeah. So we're going to give this another strain. We're going to strain this 2 times just to make sure. We're going to let this go ahead and go down, and then I'm going to be able to give it a try. And so we'll have to come back for just a few minutes when this is all strained, and then I can give you a taste test review on how it tastes. So we'll be back when I can get that last little bit to strain down. But it looks good. It really does. So far, so good. We'll be back. Well, we got it strained out. So now we're going to just strain the rest of that little bit at the bottom. I normally wouldn't bother me, but if you don't like it, then you just have to empty out your grounds and or your loose tea mix, and then just rinse your jar out and put it back on top. And then we're going to do the flip again to get the rest of it pulled through. There's still a few pieces, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. But it went through very quickly, more so without all the tea and grounds in there. So and I noticed that if you tilt it, it helps to get it through the filter quickly. So I think it smells really good though. And it did clean it a lot better the second time. So you don't have all that. And I'll show you once I get it the rest of the way through, because we got just a little bit more to get through the filter. But it did take quite a bit of it out again. So just depends on how much, you're going to have to strain your tea. But for the most part, it's pretty quick once you get to figure out the system. It still has that little bit there, so I'm just trying to figure out how it's gonna get through there. Put this lid close by in case I need it. Okay, I'm slowly unscrewing the bottom one so I can get to this. Now that you got it loose, you can just... I am just going to, because there is still some coming through. But it's not enough to worry about, I don't think. So I'm just going to let that rest, because it's not that much. I got to let it rest on my lid so we can taste test the tea. If I can get that to set right. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is the Simone Sunrise. Get your shine on, it said on the packet. I love that. That was pretty cool. So, okay, here we go. Definitely can taste the pineapple and the banana, but it's not overly puckery, you know, when you know how you do pineapple and or a lemon and it goes like that. No, it's not like that. It's pretty good. I do taste the coconut a little in there. And, of course, the green tea is always good. I think it'll be very refreshing. Like in the middle of your day when you need that push. I think that's when I would like it. And, like, because you need something in the middle of the day to boost you. And I think this would, or mid-morning, when you need that mid-morning, you're looking for that mid-morning snack or drink, instead of coffee. How about get one of these? I think that would be a good time. I like it. I really do. I wasn't sure about it, but I do like it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I think I'll have a small glass now because it's almost mid-morning, and then you need to get moving, you know, so for the rest of your day. But hey, we've tried the Simone Sunrise, and it tasted pretty good. I think it would be really good over ice, crushed ice. Yeah, that tastes good. Maybe we'll try some of that. Okay, well, glad you stuck with me on trying out our new cold brew tea system. And we're going to be doing some more taste testing on some more of their flavors that they offer. And let me know if you've already tried the system and how you like the brew. And which flavors do you like? That's what I need to know. And have you made your own blend of brew? That's what I'm into. I'm thinking I'm going to be brainstorming for some new cold brew blends. Okay, well, we'll see you next time on the homestead. Hey, God bless you. Be well. Bye for now.